And I'm gonna restart the recording just for Mario. Okay. Dum 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 dum. In a file called mario.c in a folder called Mario More. So cd mkdir Mario dash more. I need to make code Mario.c. Right. Right. Uses hashes for bricks as in below and allows the user to decide how tall the pyramid should be. Blackface prompting for positive. Alright, so hashtag include. What the fuck? I can't type for the life of me. Or the stdio dot h and they want it hashtag include CS50 dot h. And is it int main again? Int main void curly brackets. Okay. So the first thing that I'll need is I need to ask them is between 1 and 8. Okay. Between 1 and 8. Let's take a look. So there's examples. So let's take a look at your walkthrough. I don't care about all this. Yeah, prompt for input. So use getInt to ask for an integer as input. If input is invalid, we should reprompt the user for another input. So that he did that. Okay. So I need to use getInt to ask for an integer that is between 1 and 8. And if it is not between, so I'll just write this down. So I need to get an integer that is between 1 and 8, and if it's not, we ask. Okay. How do I do that? Why did my music stop? Yes, keep going, you stupid. So get an integer. So was it the loop that he was talking about? So keep getting an integer until they give the right one. So it was do while loop. So how did he do a do while loop? Let's see, where was that in the lecture? Hello header files, hello conditional variables compare? No. Agree loops, there we go. Okay, cat. Did he do a do while in cat? He did, didn't he? No, he did a for loop. Functions. In functions? It is. Okay. So. Oh, it's still the cat thing. So int get positive int void int and do and get int number while int is less than 1. How do you do an and? Is it the double? So so I need to define n. So n is an integer, and then due to n something while n is brackets. Which brackets? Circle brackets? Yes. While n is greater than 1. Are there spaces? There's spaces. Greater than 1. Is it and n is less than 8? Semicolon. Is that how this works? That's how this works, right? What is this called? Can I click on this? Control click. Right click. Go to definition. Right click. Go to definition. No. Go to references. No. Explain highlighted code. about the Ansible. Okay, see, the Ansible is often used as the address of operator, which gives memory address of a variable and it calls to the AND operator. Okay, over contents is n greater than 1 and n is less than 8. That work? Ooh, this help thing is cool. Looks like you're showing me a condition from your code. This constant is what n is being used as a bit by n operator. However, for logical conditions, you should use the logical n. Okay, so it is a double n. So the condition should. Ah ha ha ha! I was right. Thank you. Okay. How do I close this? What is that? The duck? Why are you in world? Go into version. Oh, I didn't go to Mary.more. I just coded it, so it coded it whenever it wanted. Okay. Alright, so this line is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, give me an integer. So it's going to be get in. Yeah. So it's okay. Delete this. And to and oh, you're supposed to put that on the next line, and this one same, and oh, this one same, and here is it here? Okay, so n equals to spaces equals to get underscore int. I need to ask a number 1 to 8. Does that work? I need semicolon. Yes. Okay. Make Mario Salty? Yeah. Make Mario. Oh, I need to move. So CD Mario. I just said I should do that more. Make Mario. Make Mario. Okay. Dot backslash forward. I always forget. Haha. Okay, so that part works. Well, put a 9. I thought it was gonna ask me again. Why didn't it ask me again? Well, n is greater than 1 and n is less than 8. So I put a 9 and it didn't. Why didn't it ask me again? That's number, not number. Okay, so n equal to get. So do this while. So why is this not working? Here's your any helps. Here's your any helps. Okay, let's see walkthrough. While condition. This one. It ends the program, it doesn't ask it again. Why doesn't it ask it again? Let's see what he did. And get pulse, so he created the function get positive. And times. That's the same thing, okay. They keep asking me that, right? What if okay, so within int main void, I did integer n, and then it's a print f. Let's see how he did it. So okay, there it goes. So do get number while n is not 1. Okay, so it's another loop. So it's for int So you start at 0, he said, and then as long as I is less than n, keep doing it, and then I add. And for as long as this, and curly brackets, the curly brackets? Yeah. Print f this bracket. Let's do hashtag space hashtag. And then the backslash n semicolon. How do I end it? That's it. Let's go make area. I next identifier or then for int is equal to 0. How the fuck does this work? For too many errors emitted stopping now. 2 errors generated built-in area. 13 line. Expected identifier or so do I have to do another? Oh, so he did another function. So on top of, so that's what he was talking about. So create another function that is, so void, let's call it pyramid. Integer. And okay. Then he makes the main one while so we'll delete this for now. So while this is happening, pyramid and times, and then here you create void pyramid p around mid and this is where you define pyramid for int is equal to 0. Oh, it's a semicolon, not a comma. Okay, I is less than n, semicolon I plus plus. And here is, oh, you need another curly brackets here? Okay. Print f hashtag new line semicolon. Okay. Let's see if that works now. Make area. Line 4. Oh, I need to put a semicolon here as well. Okay. It's not liking the equal sign. Why is he not liking the equal sign? That's exactly what he's using. Is my equal sign different from his? So int I. Oh, I didn't put I. Int I equals 0. Okay. Make area. A compiled. Area. 9, what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's still not accepting this variable. Well, n is this. So it's while this and this. It's not or. What other function can I put there? Functions. You went through functions. What was the list? Is it called a function? I don't think it's called a function. What is it called? Loops. Agree. Variables. No, that's not a variable. Conditionals. Yes, conditionals. No, not conditional. No, these are types. What is this called? What is the technical term for you? Oh, is that it? I think I saw. Oh, that's /n. Alright, let's Google end in C language. Logic operator. So, alright, let's take a look at an example. Okay, so greater or equal to 1 or and less or equal to it's less or equal to 8. Make Maria 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's still doing it. Why is it not? Do I need to put a space here? Is that why? Yeah, space. I don't think space is going to be an issue. No. So, get underscore int number, yes. Wow. I'm missing a bracket. What the fuck am I missing? Or do I do it the other way around? Okay, so while less than 1 or greater than 8, is that how I'm supposed to do this? So invert it. Overlapping comparisons. Okay, yeah. Always evaluate to false. So while n is greater than 1, and n is less or equal to 8, do this. Let's try make Mario. That was not Mario. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no, it's not taking the less or equal to. Less or equal to operators. To equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, or equal to. Can I do this in C, or do I have to do it in 2 lines? In C. The expression is represents a while loop. This part of the condition evaluates to true if the value of n is strictly less than 1. This part of is strictly greater than 8. This already combines the entire expression will only be true if both n is less than 1 is true. So I don't want it to be greater than 1, I want it to be... So I want it to print pyramid. I'm so stuck. The while loop will continue to execute the code block when its curly braces as long as its condition remains true. I don't want it, that makes no sense. I don't want it to print when it's greater than 8 though. Well, n is greater than 1 and n is greater than 8. But that's always going to be true as long as n is greater than 1, so I need that. Well, n is greater than 1 and n is less than 8. Do I have to include 8 in the Nine is larger than... Oh, so as long as it's greater than 1, it will operate it. Is that what it's doing? Because it's doing both? Is that how it's supposed to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no, n is less than 8. I put 9. It printed 9. That makes no sense. To get number 1. So, or is it here? I have to do 7? Is that what I have to do? Nope. It says I is equal to 0 as long as I is less than n, I plus plus. Add 1 to 5. So it works on -9. It works. What the fuck? So it works on -9, it works on 0. It doesn't work on 2? Why doesn't it work on 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it starts working at 7. So while n is less than 7, why is my code not making any logical sense? Get n, while n is less than 7, print this. How long have I been doing this for? It's been an hour. Okay. Jesus.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
Greater?
It's true.
8?
Let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, won't you let the light shine through?
Marico. Okay, -9 doesn't work. -5 doesn't work. Oh. See, it stopped. It didn't prompt me again this time. One. It printed 1. Well, n is greater than 8. Print this. Okay, doesn't do it. Well, n is less than 1. No? Dude, this logical is not fucking even making any sense whatsoever. The value with this condition, while n is less than 1 and n is less than, will never execute its body because the condition is never met. If this was intended to validate a range, such as numbers between 1 to 8, the logical operator OR instead of AND. So I need to use OR, so as while n is greater than 1, or is less than 1, or n is greater than 8. Now, while n is greater than 1 or n is less than 8, print this. If not, get the number again. Okay. Make Mario. Overlapping comparison will always evaluate to true. So why would it? I don't get it. While n is less than 1. I'm printing, right?
Those celestial messengers reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds.
Okay, minus 9. Oh. Minus 9. Ask me for a number again. Minus 5. 0. 1. So, while n is less than 1 or n is greater than 8, it's going to do that. If not, print the number. Print the number is going to print this. Yes, it makes logical sense, but so did n, didn't it? Okay, what is this thing? What is that? Minus 1, 0, 1 through 8, 9 letters or words. So let's try 9. Ask again. Yes, nothing. Okay, finally. Oh my god. No input at all. Hit ask again. Okay, so our logical function works now. Now we have to find a way to print the rows and columns based on the number that is entered. Jesus fucking Christ, that took a fucking while.
Tiny blue speck.
Ooh, thank you, Google. And I had to choose the harder version to fucking learn.
Our whole existence rests on the edge of this delicate balance.
Okay, so he did go over columns
Asteroid.
in the lecture. So what did he say? Where is it? is it? Dun, 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 dun,
Those celestial messengers remind
So
us
it's
that
gonna
even
have
the
to
smallest
be
rock
print
can have a hand at sculpting worlds.
this n times as a row. So, okay. Oh, if that clear doesn't even let you. 5. So I need this 5 times and this 5 times and 5 times below. So how do I change this so that it does it 5 times in a row? So 5 times, not even in a row, but double rows. And then 5 times down. I think he talked about that. So I need to print for each row. So it has to print a space. Interesting. So it doesn't only print that. I have to print space, 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 all the way up to 8. Okay. How do I do this? Where's his row example? Okay, so for the row equal to 0 as long as the row is less than the integer row plus plus, and then for column so you add another 4 in here. But did you define row and column? No, you did not. That doesn't work. So you do another for loop here for integer j equal to 0 as long as j is less than n, j plus plus. this.
Some things are meant to be fair. I know you left me down and out.
Put
And
this
now your
here.
hair is red. Got that hit on your head. Should've buried your dead. Should've listened to me instead.
So what does that do?
Oh, how little you know. You better watch out, my friend. When it goes dark, you better
No. Oh wait, you did exactly the same thing I did. Oh. So you remove that. And then underneath this, print F, new line, backslash.
You should've kept up on your rent. Should've been there when you said I depended on you over and over again. You think I'll sit here and pretend I don't forget, I
Okay,
won't forget. Let me tell you
we're
this, my
getting somewhere.
friend. You better lay low.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did it twice. So that's not what I want, though. What I want is for it to get 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. I don't get it. How would I make it count? So, do I do it the other way around? Integer I is equal to 0. Do I make it I is equal to n? I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna go get some food because it's dinner time, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. So I was watching the walkthrough while I was eating, and apparently the guy says that we need multiple variables and to label them. So he said there's spaces, row, height, and fuck, did he say there was one more? Where is it? Nope, this one, this one. Where was Jesus? I have to reopen that. There it is. Spaces, left hashes, gaps, right hashes. Okay. So then it's spaces, row height. I was thinking there was 4, wasn't there? Oh, columns. So we just put col just to make it easy. So height is height of pyramid 1 to 8, while height is less than 1 and height, while height is, yeah, so I was rethinking about that. So what we want here is not the variable for it to run this. What we want here is the variable to keep doing this. So it has to be, if it's less than 1 or if it's higher than 8, then keep asking for the height. If it's not, then run the pyramid function. And the pyramid function is for the, so the lecture started with a row, right? Yeah. So you start with a row for row equal to 0, and as long as the row is less than height, you keep doing the rows. And then, after you do the rows, the walkthrough guy said the first thing you need to do is the space. But how do you do space? Because you need to calculate like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hashtag, then a gap, and then hashtag, and then 1. No, you don't need to put spaces after. So this has to be space. So what we want space to print is a space. But how do you calculate space plus and space? As long as the space is, as long as the space is, so this is not I anymore, this is row, and this is row. So this runs for as long as the space is less than the height. But that does not account for where's the hash? Oh, so then you put another for loop. Does the for loop go inside of this? Or does it? No, inside of the row. So you close this and you do a for loop for the column equal to 0, as long as the column is less than the height. that's pretty. If the column is less than the height, print okay, we'll figure out this how many hashtags we need later. Let's do one for now. Close this. Okay, let's see what this does. So I did spaces. Let's put remove space here. Its height gets the height of the pyramid. And as long as the height of the pyramid is between 1 and 8, you run this function. This function goes, as long as the row is less than the height, row height, you keep running it. So when the row equals to the height, it's gonna stop running. Okay, the space is, as long as the space is less than the height, you keep running, but the space is not related to the height. The column and the height are exactly the same thing. So they have to equal? No. So if the column starts at 0, you keep running it until the column is equal to the height. So as long as the column is less or equal to the height, you print it. Okay. That's the what? Okay. Pyramid N. Pyramid height. Yes. Just line 19. As long as the row is less as the height. Because use of undeclared. Oh, because I declared it. Wait, what? Do I have to redeclare it? Let's see what he did in his. Oh. Oh no, he declared it. Oh, his main just runs. Wait, what? Can that work earlier with n? What is... Oh, void pyramid int height? Height here. Line 27. Oh, that's small round brackets. Okay. Dot slash Mario. Wait, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay, -9, knee 6. 0 works. 9 works. Yes. No. Nothing. Alright, so let's do 5. Okay, we have a brick. We have a wall. So there's spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I put 5 and I put 5 spaces in front of it. And then you put 5 hashtags. And there's no spaces after. There's no spaces after. Okay. So this is putting space in front. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I need is I need to cancel the first amount. How do I do that? So space, space. So I need space to take over this. The space has to be less than height minus height plus 1? No, height less than height I need 7 spaces instead of 5 spaces. But I need 5 spaces here to go as well. So the height has the space has to be less than the height minus. So it has to be. So if I do 5, it has to be. What happens if I do minus 1? I get 1. 2, 3. Okay, so I get 4 spaces. Okay, I don't need less space, I need more space. What the fuck? So it needs to go like this. So this one has to start from the need paint. It's 2. The hashtag starts here. Once here, the box is actually like this. These are all spaces, and these are not spaces. So the space has to remove. So it's 5, I need 4 spaces. So it's height minus 1 for the space. Why is it printing? 5 hashtags. 5. It's what it's doing. It's doing hashtag. it to take over this. How do I do that? Anything in the walkthrough? Anything in the lecture? Oh, he just made bricks in the lecture, right? He didn't cover this at all. Yeah, he only made bricks.
Correct, simple though it is there
Calculator. Yeah, no. Is there any hints in the fucking problem set? Examples. Yes, yes. Maybe in the easier version, there's a fucking example. Hence, let's go. Fucking useless hence. Recall you can bring string. Demo. No. Oh, wait. I need to get height. Height. Yes. Print row in space in bricks. Nothing. Print row I plus 1. Prints a pyramid of that height. What do you mean prints a pyramid? The only thing you have is bricks. While I plus 1 prints the row of bricks. Yes, I have that. I have that. So it's definitely a math thing. So height and column are the same. So I do minus minus. So the row so the spaces have to take over the row space. So if I do row instead of height, no, because while row is 0, row is also height, that's not it. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. So it removed all the space here, but it kept the space here. So I need this to reverse. So row plus 1? No, I don't think so. Well, I mean the right side of the no. That's completely inverted. So I have one. But what happened? That was height. What was different? Oh, it just removed one. One height was removed. So row. So it's definitely this. So it's row minus 1. Because then I start here, but then I need the spaces to take over this. So it's column? Yeah, no. So I need. So it's definitely row minus one, but what the fuck do I do to it so that the spaces takes over the hashtag? Excuse me. Height. When the space is less than the row minus one. So the space is 0. The row is 0 for the first iteration. So the very first line, right? So the row is 0 as long as the row is less than the height, which is 5. Add 1 to the row. So the space is 0 as long as the space is less. So this goes to minus 1 times. That makes sense. I feel like I'm... Okay, Google. Talk to me. I'm stuck. I am completely stuck. I could easily find the answer, but I want to understand the answer. Like they give you information about what happens when you put the wrong integer. There's no direction whatsoever about how to build the actual column. Okay, so the space has to replace the hashtag. Oh. Oh. So on that, so the space, the column is less than or equal to the height, print this. So this is gonna print, so I need to print more spaces and less hashtags before, so it prints one space and 5 hashtags, but I need to print 4 spaces and 1 hashtag. So I need space to run before this can run. So less or equal to height. I do. Height plus is that how that works? How many do I have now? 1, 2, 4, and it's still printing 1, 2, 3, 4. It's printing 6 hashtags now? Oh wait, was always printing 6 hashtags. What the fuck? Okay, so I need. So this is the right direction because it's starting here. So I need now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need these to disappear, right? On each line. So while the height, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the row is always gonna stay the same. So the row always increases, the height always decreases. Does that make sense? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh! Control C, you said? Oh, shit. I almost broke my freaking... Okay, so, no, that is definitely not it. It's not less. Minus. Yeah, so it goes back to the same thing that I had earlier. We're on the right path, but how do I'm printing too many. Okay, so I'm printing the correct amount of. Oh, so it's not on this line then. Okay, so this is correct. Why is height minus row minus 1? Height comes from here, so it's 5. So while the row goes from 1 to 5, row plus plus, and the space, if the space is less than 5 minus, so on the first line, so 5 minus 0 minus 1? Oh, so that's why I have 4. 5 minus 0 minus 1, then I print a space, so I have 4 spaces. So this is 5, the last one is 5 minus 5 minus 1. So there's no spaces, because it's less than 0. Trial and error is a bitch. Okay, so this line is fixed. Now we need to fix the amount of hashtags we're printing based on the row. Yes. Based on the row that we are on is gonna depend. No, based on the row that we're on, will depending on the row that we're on will so the row that we're on will determine the amount of hashtags we're printing. So for as long as the column is less than the row, we keep adding the column and printing hashtag. Right? I'm a fucking genius. Am I 5? what does it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus! Fuck! It took me like 3 hours. And I only did one side of the pyramid. Okay. Okay, so do I have the right amount of spaces? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have the right amount of spaces. And now I need 2 spaces on this side. And then duplicate this. Fuck do I do this? Is there like a fucking mirror function that I don't know about? Okay, so I need to add 2 spaces. He said 2 spaces, right? Yeah, I need to add 2 spaces after each hashtag. Space, space. Question mark. Okay, no, never mind. That didn't work. Okay, so no, it's not on the same line. So I put it here. Print F. Backslash. No. Space, space. What am I supposed to do? Make what? Oh, I forgot this fucking thing. No, my spaces behind it. I do. Okay, I have 2 spaces behind it. But now, how do I mirror this? Let's see. C language mirror function. Nope, no such thing as a mirror function, so you have to write it after I put the spaces before I put the new line. Wait, do I still do it in the same? Yeah, it's in the same pyramid function. So I just need to redo everything. What happens if I just copy this? Oh shit, okay, so just copy and that's it? Wait, what the fuck? That's it? Looks a little bit wonky. Ew. Wait, it can't be that. Okay, can it? Let's see. Fine. 0, 1, okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. does it not look like symmetrical? 8. Nine. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What was that command again? Check. Check CS. Oh, we need to check style first. Style 50. Let's do 8 again. Style 50 Mario. Let's see. Okay, you do not like me. What do I need to change here? Remove the space from the column. Remove the space from the height. What don't you like about this? Remove the space. Okay, I'm adding too many spaces apparently. What else? Oh, the beginning spaces. What the? We good? These both current. So what do I do here? Do I delete this? Why does it keep adding? This. What do I do with this? How do I fix this? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody's happy? Gucci? Fine changes. Alright. Check 50 CS 50 forward slash problems 2025 X slash area slash more. Okay, where exists compiles height correctly. Rejects a height of -1, then accepts a height of 2. Non-numeric foo. Okay, submit. Submit 50 CS 50 problems / 2025 X / Mario / more. Wait, what? No. Me and my double M's. Alright, that is it for me. I will do the remaining of problem set 1 tomorrow. Okay, bye.